Hello guys, today we will be talking about Interstate 99, which is in two segments. There's one in central, I could say central Pennsylvania, and one in southern New York State. So let's get on to it. So this sign is on the Pennsylvania Turnpike and Interstate 76 while it's concurrent with I-70. And either way on this exit, either way you return, it's US 2. Like, if you get off this exit and go to 99 and 220, either way you turn will be US 220. But this is the first photo because this is the official southern end of I-99. And our first exit on I-99 and US 220. Okay, bye. Why did I say bye? Sorry. But, so the southern segment, which we're on right now, is always concurrent with US 220, and the northern one in New York is always concurrent with US 15. So I just wanted to point that out. And we get PA 56 for Johnstown and Cessna. I heard Johnstown is the biggest. I heard Johnstown is the biggest city in a next door neighbor of counties, Cambria County, which I've been in many times. I heard it's the biggest city, so I can tell Johnstown is okay. But I have no idea what Cessna is. No idea. And this was in my US 22 video, and it's signed for Ebensburg. Well, not the exact sign, but the same intersection. It was in my 22 video. And we get Ebensburg and Hollidaysburg. And when we're meeting with PA 865, which I've been at this exit once, and the next upcoming exit I've been in many times in my life. And anyway, where most people return, it's Bellwood, because that's where 850. This is where 855 has its one end. So, was I saying 855 this whole time? I'm at 865. I'm sorry. But the other way is Scalp, and that's just and the road the other way is just a minor road called Scalp Road. So some people return there, but not as many as PA 865. But at the PA 453 exit, the reason I did the detour picture is because I've been to this exit since there was a detour going on here, so I just wanted to point that out. And here's a local sign, and I didn't get the sign. I didn't find a sign for it, but we are at this photo. We're concurrent with US 322, and there's only one 322 sign on I-99. And here's a local, and here's one of I-99 US 220, but why can't there just be an I-99 shield and right beside it is a 220 and 322 sign? I don't get it. And just barely anywhere, probably just off the screen, there's a separated US East US 322 sign. And from random interchanges, we're signed for Bellefonte and Lewistown. I'm just wondering, because the guy that inspired me to make these videos says that either Bellefonte or Bedford is a bad place to sign. I don't remember. And but I can tell Lewistown's okay because of 522 and 22. And yeah. And this was split off of US 322. Signed for Penn State University. That's okay. That's okay. But State College, we're in State College. Can't you sign Harrisburg, Atlantic City, New Jersey, maybe? No, Philadelphia? Because that's all the places 322 goes. Like, why are you signing State College when we're in State College? You can sign Harrisburg, Philadelphia. It's a stupid thing, but in New Jersey they sign Camden, even though it's I-76. You can sign that. I'd rather anything except for State College. That is not okay. And here's the northern end of the southern segment, which US 220 leaves this road. Okay, I didn't get the picture either, but before the northern terminus of the southern segment, we are concurrent with PA 26 and US 26 continues, and US 220 goes with East I-80, and then I-99 ends at this intersection. So, and the whole way up north of Williamsport, Pennsylvania, when US 15 enters New York State, there's a northern segment of I-99, and this is our first sign just past the welcome sign, and okay, the only exit we get in between the ends of I-99 in this segment is, it's hard to say some of them because I almost always say PA routes, but here I'm saying NY 417 for Gang, Mills, and Painted Post. I don't know about either of those. NY 47 later, and another direction in New York, NY 417 is concurrent with US 219. So what? And US 219 goes to Buffalo. Why can't they sign Buffalo here? And I'm looking in the next picture. They don't even sign it in the next picture. And this is the next. And I'm moving on to the next picture. This is where we end at. This is where both I-99 and the northern end of all of US 15, which goes down to South Carolina. This is the end of both of them at I-86 and NY-17, which is signed east to NY-352, and east of all, east is signed for Corning and Binghamton. We're in, oh my word. I'm sorry I'm talking fast. I'm frustrated. We're in Corning. Why do many places sign cities that we're technically already in? Like on I-283 in Harrisburg, South I-83 is in Harrisburg when you're already in Harrisburg. And at the I-83, I-81 interchange, also in Harrisburg, North and South Harrisburg. Excuse you. It's not just PennDOT here now. Now it's just not it's not PennDOT only. Here it's NY dot. I think NY dot is what it's called. Anyway, it's a lot of them that sign really weird stuff. I don't get it. And that's it for I-99. This is I don't get it. Why can't you sign why just earlier you can't sign Buffalo? And I'd rather you sign it for West 86 and 17, which is only signed for Rochester and Jamestown. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm done.